looking for a job quickly, want a short job search, feel like the first interview call that you get, you should be able to get a dream job. You don't need to apply to send your CVs to 10,000 places and so on. But are you committing these 5 silly mistakes or any of these 5 silly mistakes? Please watch the video till the end and I will cover 5 very common mistakes which can be easily avoided. Yeah. Hi, this is Namisha. I am a global recruiter with about 25 years of experience into recruitments, heading Dignity Consultants. And before I go further, I would also request you to like, subscribe, share, comment, and ensure this video reaches more and more job seekers. Each like, each comment, each subscription is going to ensure that the video reaches at least 10 more people and they are able to avoid those mistakes. Yeah. First mistake that job seekers commit is having their CV not ready. You are looking for a job, you have maybe gone online and updated some details, you have been applying to jobs, sending out applications, but your CV is actually not ready. When you get the right call and they request you to send the CV, you don't have the CV ready, and you maybe end up asking for time, 1 or 2 days, or eventually you realize that okay, you are so busy that you as of now also do not have the time to update your CV, and that is how you miss out on a job opportunity. So not having the CV ready is the first mistake. Second mistake, you have the CV ready, but it is not absolutely updated. It is an old CV. You are still floating around the CV that you had 2 years ago. You have not updated the details because of some misconceptions of confidentiality at times because you are not able to put yourself together and do this. You are still floating the old CV, and then the chances are that you will not get a call. Yeah. Yesterday itself, I had a candidate who did not update his CV in terms of education. You know. And it is very easy to put that CV aside saying, okay, I'm looking at a graduate, this person is still saying appearing, and that's it. Similarly, for job experience also, you have not mentioned what you were doing in the last 2 years. Your CV 2 years ago is floating. Not everybody, or rather, not anybody is going to take that trouble to go across, call you, and ask you what happened. Why is the 2 years not mentioned? It is only going to say, let me go to the next CV which is mentioning these details. The third mistake, and this is also a very serious mistake. No, you job seekers are always complaining that you all don't get calls for interviews. But if you ask a recruiter or HR selector, they will tell you that there are n number of candidates who do not respond to the calls. When you are in the market, when you have applied for the job positions, when you have floated your CV around, you will get calls from numbers that you do not know, and you should be able to answer them, attend them. One of them would be offering you a job, or many of them would be offering you a job. Not answering calls is another big mistake that we do. Because of that, you miss out. Like, I noticed that when I call senior management professionals, they would revert your call every time. A plant head, a vice president, they might even call you back from abroad after 2 days that okay, I was out of country, I missed a call 2 days ago, or something like that. That they would call you 2 days later, also they will call back, or the same day you will get a call after what, half an hour or 1 hour, even if the number is busy or they have not answered. But when we are working on junior positions, the number of people not answering calls is countless. Yeah. So there is more competition. The more junior a position, there is more competition, and at that stage, this is a response which is even going to cost you a job. So be around your phone, answer calls, revert messages when you are looking for a job. The fourth mistake, which happens during the interview, is that you are in the interview, and during the interview you reveal information which you have not mentioned on your CV, or which you have not mentioned to a recruiter over the call, and so on. So that is creating a question on your accountability. If you are telling in the interview that I have 6 months of experience which I have not added on the CV, or I have completed the education which I have not added on the CV, that shows negligence on your part. That shows that you are not really prepared and you don't really care on those things. That is what the recruiter is going to understand, and that can become a reason for them to again, not shortlist you or not take you further through the process. So that is the fifth and the most crucial mistake that you do. You have answered the calls, you have the CV ready, you have reached the interview, And in the interview, the recruiter or the selector asks you, "What do you know about my company?" And you have no answer. Happens with many of the candidates. Yesterday itself I was on a call where I noticed this, that the recruiter asked them and the person was blank. So this answer, or this blank approach, this not being able to tell about the company, shows lack of interest. The recruiter is understanding that companies does not matter to you. You apply to either any company, or you could not even find time to study about a company you're applying for. So this again shows a negative side of you, and this goes against you. So these are five very common mistakes that can be easily avoided in the job search. Please ensure that you do not do these mistakes and have a great job. Thank you.